County are on their way to Wembley. Frank Lampard's young team have come of age and made playoff history. Well, if he's crying tonight, it will be tears of joy. Devastation for Leeds United, who have been magnificent all season. But it is the agony of defeat.
The players have done it through the work rate, through the year, from the first day of pre-season, players coming in. Listen, we're not there yet. I'm a bit worried because I watched Villa do this last night, but players deserve a moment. For the performance tonight, we're the better team over two legs. I think we probably should have had a penalty. There were other bits, but pure performance. I've gone. Pure performance from the lads was brilliant. There's work to do. This isn't the end of the celebration. There's work to do. We're underdogs again. We'll have a tough game at Wembley against a brilliant Villa team, but we're there. We're there.
It was so open tonight. Was it a case of all or nothing? You had to come and play like that?
No, not really, because we're 1-0 down and it's 1-0. So I think I said to the lads before, everyone's written us off. The 1-8 or something for them to win. Everyone thinks they're beating us 3 times. We changed the system. We made a little tweak, and it worked brilliantly. But you need them bravery on the ball, and the lads showed so much bravery on the ball.
What was it like for you on the touchline tonight? You've played in big games before, but the tension, how did you find that?
Well, tough, but beautiful in the end. But no, it is tough. Listen, they're a top quality team. They play with such speed. They're well coached, they've got good players, and you're nervous. You've got to be nervous to the end because this means so much to so many people.
How much did that goal just before half-time change the complexion for you and give you a real chance?
It made the team talk much easier. Yeah. I felt like we were still in the game. And obviously a set piece when you give it away, but at the same time that goal gives the players belief. Delighted Jack to come on and score straight away, to play the way he did, to chase the way he did. That's what Jack needs to do. He needs to work on the ball, off the ball, and he can be a top class striker. I'm so delighted for him.
Just try not to worry, we'll see you someday. We take you home, we'll beat you away. Stop crying your
I said on Saturday that they brought the team up an extraordinary comeback. Did you really believe it, or was it just bravado?
I think it'd be naivety to say I absolutely believed it, because coming here is a hard place. We know that from coming here in January. But I had belief in the players, and that grew, to be fair. That grew over the last 24, 48 hours, because I saw a real desire in them to get what they got tonight. I had a feeling, sometimes feelings are wrong, but I think from the first minute of the way we played today, and of course we didn't dominate early stages, but I could see we were on it. Attacking players who are out, creative players were working, covering spaces, doing the right things. And sometimes, I said to them before and at half time, if you do the right things, if you put in the yards, then you get your breaks. And we certainly deserved every little break that we had today.
You say the emotions as a manager are intensified compared to a player. Do you feel that?
Yeah, that's definitely true. Because, as a player, you're individually engrossed in the game, trying to make a difference on the pitch, and on the outside you feel like you're responsible for a lot of things. You're constantly thinking, so the pressure, I think, intensifies, and managers will tell you that. This is my first year, but today was the epitome for me from this season, because I wanted it so badly, and we all wanted it so badly, and sometimes you worry that you want it too badly, but then you rely on your players, and the fact that we tweaked the way we play and they took it all on board and performed it, not perfection, but at such an outstanding level, makes me very proud of everyone, players, staff, everybody.
Can you explain what it means to get to Wembley?
Yeah, it means such a great deal, because from the day I come in, we had not issues. Every club in the Championship, I think, has issues, wherever it might be. But it was, how can we bring the age down? How can we get some energy into the team, play the way I wanted to play? And there've been ups and downs along the way. And then to get into the playoffs with a really good run, and then to go 1-0 down and do something that no team's ever done in the playoffs, is turn around, losing the first leg at home, is, you know, in terms of personal achievement, the feeling is as much as I've had in football. It's not the personal achievement of being able to win stuff with Chelsea, but in terms of the feeling of how I feel right now, it feels up there.
Frank, Jack Marriott hasn't played probably as much as he would like. What can you say about his contribution? And was it an inspired substitution, or was it?
Of course, no. Well, the Jack Marriott one is a question I get asked. I know the fans want to see him playing. And Jack's been really good for us this season. I've just felt in the last couple of months that, in terms of what I really want from Jack, and I think what can make him the absolute player that he was tonight, is his absolute ethic to do everything as an all-round striker. You know, he's not the tallest. He is strong in terms of stockiness, but he needs to work without the ball. He needs to have a hunger and a desire constantly, every day in training. And I said to him before the game, I had a feeling. I said, I know you're upset, but I have a feeling that something's going to come from you today. And I didn't expect it in the first half. I actually thought at half time or afterwards, because I thought that Leeds would be tired and his speed later in the game would be useful. But the way Dwayne was, and I felt he was carrying an injury, I felt that it had to go before half time.
I've worked for Scott Malone as well, because
I'm disappointed for Scott. The first one was silly, you know, but you can get a yellow for that. Second one was a yellow, and I suppose when you're competing and you're desperate at the end of a game to try and see it out, then those things can happen. So yeah, I'm really disappointed for him because it's such a big occasion. But again, as a squad, we'll have to work around it.
It's very selfless from Malone, isn't it? Because Leeds, at that point in the game, that could be a real goal scoring opportunity.
Yeah,
taking that yellow card to stop.
Maybe if they'd have put the free kick in the top corner, maybe not. You know, but I think. Yeah, I don't know. I'd have to see it back, but yeah, I think more, as I said before, I think commitment of trying to stop them, and all the lads were tired. You know, they were knackered by that point in the game. The energy that they put into the game from start to finish. And what impressed me most today was that our supposed creative players, who actually did create, but their work ethic, Mason Mount, Harry Wilson, Tom Lawrence, players like that. I can go through the team, but in terms of the creative players, the amount they worked and what they put into the game meant that they got what they deserved.
How key was the timing of that first goal?
Yeah.
Did it change the game at that point?
Yeah, I think it did. I felt we were in the game, but obviously you need that goal, and it made the team talk much easier because the belief was natural. When it went to 1-1, the belief in the players, they kind of came in and all the positive talk was straight away, so I just kind of let that go on and just said, you know, this is it. It's there. I felt Leeds were on a downturn. I knew they'd be nervous. It's normal to be nervous because the pressure is on them. And yeah, they made the goal with the timing of it was perfect for us. Yeah, certainly.
Have you spoke, looking at the videos that are coming out, you've been celebrating, obviously, but have you spoke to Marcelo at all since the end of the game?
No, I shook his hand on the pitch. I probably should have shaken his hand on the side, but I got caught up in the emotion of it because of what it meant. But he came, to be fair, on the pitch and shook my hand, and since then we haven't spoken.
Is this more than you could imagine? Because when you went into management, it was a risk that the Championship is a really lethal league for managers. Is this more than you could imagine?
Yeah, possibly. Yeah, I mean, I do aim high, and whether I was naive to aim high going into it, but the issues. I was very aware of the financial issues. I knew that we would have to sell players and try and bring in players and loans, etc. But yeah, I think it's more than I could imagine because of where we're at, because this league's been so tough. Because at one point we were 5 points behind Bristol City with I think 5 games to go, and because at Christmas everyone would have signed on the dotted line that Leeds would be promoted. So it is more than I can imagine the way it's turned out.
How much is this a step now? This is one game, there's another 90 minutes,
Yeah.
120 or whatever.
Yeah.
And that's when it really will count.
Yeah, and that's true. And I won't take back the celebration. Well, I celebrated as hard as anyone, to be honest. But from the players, because they strive for this, they worked hard for it, and they must celebrate. It's a long time till the Villa game, but without a doubt, once they've enjoyed tonight, heads down, rest, get ready for the final, because we'll be underdogs again. Villa beat us 7-0, even more than Leeds beat us in league games. Quite rightly, the individuals they have, the team that they are. I know Dean, I know John. Obviously, they're a really great outfit, So we'll be underdogs again. The challenge will start again. But yeah, in terms of humility and staying grounded, which I think was part of tonight's result from us, we'll have to show it again.
I guess when you've been to big finals yourself before, you don't want to be on the losing side because you're used to winning, so that's what you're trying to bring to those players.
Yeah, of course, they know that. But yeah, that will be the message. They will have to work towards that. But at the minute, the way I feel at the minute, of course we want to get to the Premier League, but I'm so proud of them. Now, of course, I want them to give an absolute account of themselves there. I want us to win for the club, for Mel Morris, for the fans. But at the minute, I feel pride for the achievement so far. But yes, of course, come Monday week, we'll want to win the game.
Okay, guys.
All right, thank you very much, everyone. Thank you.